It's Daniel from UK Football Reviews, and I have a video today talking about how boots have gotten more expensive over the last 3 years. I've been wanting to do this particular video for quite a while now, purely because it's very interesting to talk about how prices have changed just due to the technology that's been put in, and especially the introduction of collar fit boots. So let's talk about 2013, when the first Hypervenoms were introduced, retailing at £160, and to this day it is my favourite boot of all time, purely because it acted very much like a leather boot because it used to mould to your feet, and this upper was completely unique at the time. And honestly, the sole plate was a great one in terms of the traction that it gave you, and it was very comfortable. Unlike many boots I've tried on, it is a very comfortable boot, and it featured all conditions control, which wasn't necessarily new at the time, but of course was a nice feature to have on the boot. And eventually 2014 came along and the World Cup debuted quite a few boots from Adidas and Nike, especially this one and the Magista, and this one being the Superfly, which retailed at £230. Now, many people would say this is too much of a boot, and which I believe to this day is a lot for a boot. I would never spend £230 unless it's a limited edition model. Luckily, I got my hands on a pair of these for around £120, which was a very good price considering that these are now incredibly rare to find. And of course, when you compare that to a £200 Primeknit, it seems as though this is the better one to buy. This in particular was one of my favourites due to the fact that it featured a new lacing system which performed incredibly well in terms of it really gripped your foot, and you just felt the ball in terms of touch. It provided a much greater feel on the ball. And considering that this is £200 and this is £240, the collar seems to unusually bring people to buy the boot purely because it was a completely new feature on many Nike's models. At that time, it was the Magista and the Superfly. Does it justify the extra, I believe, £70 that you would spend on a Vapor? No, not in my opinion. But you did get the Flyknit upper, which did perform better. Of course, they would save it for their better boots and wouldn't put it on the Vapor, which they still don't today, which is very unfortunate. It would be very nice to have a low cut boot with the Flyknit, but of course Nike probably will not do that because of the sales that they get from the Superfly. Now, going on to collaborations, the Hypervenom Phantom X Neymar Jordan cost £270. Now, this is an unbelievable price, and of course you pay a premium for all the little details such as the embroidery and the logos which are displayed on the boot. But does it justify a £270 price tag? No, of course it doesn't. £270 is outrageously expensive, even for today's standards of boots. Why would you even consider spending that much on a boot that will literally, if you are going to wear them, just last you a season? Because that's what Nike seems to do with their boots in terms of their durability. It's pretty poor for what you get. But generally, this is a collector's item more than anything, and I don't necessarily expect anyone to wear them because they'll be crazy to do so, because the value will go down incredibly after that first wear on the pitch. Now, overall, have boots become more expensive over the last 3 years? They have. It's really unfortunate to see how the Vapor used to be 160 retail, the Vapor 9s that is, and then going on to the Superfly, which is the next top of the range model for the 2014 season, go for £230. Although that is a lot less compared to what the Superflies used to cost, it's still quite a premium for a boot that does exactly the same thing. Then going on to the Hypervenom. The Hypervenom was 160 retail, by far the best boot that, in my opinion, that's ever came out in history. One boot that I would have liked to have featured on this video in particular was the Magista, but unfortunately I don't have a pair, and that's the original Magistas without the Nike skin, because the one without the Nike skin felt a lot more softer, was less durable, but was overall a much better boot. And I think I'm going to end this video there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you could leave a like down below, that would be great. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And yeah, take care, guys.